The Smacking of News and Weather Report will start now.
What's going on?
What's up? We have the show now. We are here with the smacking off news and weather report.
Yeah, we got weird shit going on. People couldn't hear you couldn't hear the music.
I can hear it now. I was on the wrong link. I bet you they are as well.
Wonder why?
Because weird. The link that was up, I don't know what it was, but when you put the new link up, I went to it and I didn't have no problems, man.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like it changed the link or something?
Yes.
All right, let's see here.
So
what's going on, Gabe?
How you doing? So my baby will be in the background, so just kind of.
That's so. Hey, we can interview.
He's a future. He's future part of the podcast, so just bear with me. He's learning how to talk.
That's right. He's from birth, man.
All right, so I just want to know who is Omaha.
That's got to be Nikki,
brother.
Oh, what's up, Dave?
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Are you still at B&W?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I'm still there.
Bruce, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here again.
All right, we're just waiting for Nikki.
Were y'all the plant that got a union recently, or was that Tennessee?
No, definitely not us.
Okay.
What about Ed? Is he with us tonight?
I don't know. I sent Ed a link, so if he pops in, then
I haven't heard from him all day, so he may be feeling bad or something. But since we know everybody's here now and we're waiting on Nikki, we'll kick it off. Welcome everybody to the Smacking Off News and Weather Report. We're here with our cast members, Bruce and potentially Nikki, and our special guests, Gabe and Dane. Thank you guys for joining us.
Of course. Yeah.
Thanks for having me, bud.
And it's all we're liable to talk. We're liable to talk. Like war shit, and then somebody's liable to throw some football into the middle of it. It happens.
Or basketball.
Yeah.
Or
college bowling.
Auburn has back-to-back Final Fours, so shout out to Auburn.
NIT Final Four, buddy. That's probably important.
Hey, look! I will take it. Considering to where my childhood started with Auburn basketball, you could literally go to the games for free to watch Auburn get shit kicked for free. To now we're maybe NIT Final Four and NCAA Final Fours. I will take that. Laugh at you must. I will take it.
Alabama's never been to a Final Four in the NIT. So.
Yeah, y'all lost to Wichita or something like that.
Oh, did we go to the Final Four?
Yeah, y'all lost to Wichita. I know ESPN brought it up. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Well, fuck yeah, because I don't remember that either.
Wichita State.
I do remember losing to Wichita, but I didn't realize it was the Final Four of the NIT.
Yeah.
Oh, the NIT. Okay, there we go. So, Gabe, y'all have had success before. I mean, y'all had Charles Barkley, then you had success when you had Porter. I mean,
so I think we got to the Elite Eight the year after Sir Charles, and I think we got to the Elite Eight with in 2003. I was a youngin' there with Chris Porter and them. I know we lost to Syracuse.
Had my Marshall team won, we would have played Auburn next in the NCAA tournament, 85-86. But we did not win, guys. It's all my fault. But anyway, so here we are. We're talking about are we already in a world war? And that's an excellent question because these days stuff like this doesn't happen in a vacuum. Even if you're not in the war, right? You may be affected in some way from gas prices, stock market speculation, different restrictions where you're at, what side your country's on. We may have international, and to all of our viewers and listeners on AFRTS, we want to say hi to them too. And so no matter where you're at in the world, you're most likely, unless you don't use oil, somehow affected by this. Wouldn't you agree, Doug?
Absolutely. But the thing that really got me thinking about this is, when I was a kid and did the whole history thing in school and everything, World War I and World War II are the great. What was it? The first Great War, the second Great War. They had other names for it. It's kind of presented like these wars started, and then the newspapers just declared World War I or World War, and then by 1939, 40, World War II. But no, they were kind of coined. Those titles kind of came like later. Like we didn't know we were in what was going to be considered a world war at the time when both.
If you read the history books, they didn't even call the Civil War the Civil War. They called it a civil conflict back then. It's like you don't really know what you're in until you're in it. Kind of like you jump on a train, you think it's going 30 miles an hour, it's going 200 miles an hour. Have we lost control yet? I don't know. I would call this more of a regional conflict right now, or a regional war, however you want to phrase it.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of proxy shit going on.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's the main reason why I am for this, because Iran just causes entirely too many problems. If you have a problem child, you need to punish it, right? And so we have the military to do it. It's just Americans would not be able to stomach putting boots on the ground to do a full regime change, which is what needs to happen.
Yeah, but
in my opinion,
so we're going to have a lot of problems. I mean, Trump keeps acting like he's negotiating, and maybe he is, but
you never know.
As long as ships can't pass through the Strait of Hormuz, we're going to have real problems. And not only that, but there's been a lot of damage done to the
war. To be quite honest with you, Doug,
what'd you say?
I think this is that 5-dimensional chess motherfuckers like to refer to. If you look at what Donald Trump's been doing, he's systematically been targeting the regimes that would assist China and Russia and other we would have thrown Iran in there, but you see China and Russia have not come to their aid. You know what I mean?
No, they haven't. They're acting like they're not going to.
Well, they
that's
really
because
don't have the oil to
But
do it with.
it's all about resources. When you go to war, man, that fucking eats up a lot of fuel, a lot of oil. You know what I mean? The biggest institutional consumer of oil products is the United States Army. Well, like the military in general. You know what I'm saying?
We now have control of our own oil. We now have control of our own
oil. We're friends with all of the people in the Gulf. You know what I'm saying? We've got control of Venezuela now, and I'm not for putting boots on the ground in Iran, but I mean, it looks like we might have to do that.
Here's how we have.
I think Trump bit off more than he could chew right here.
Yeah, I don't think he was
trying to prevent
I think he
a war
really underestimated how insane
by gaining control of the resources.
So, guys, here's what's going to happen as far as boots on the ground. I don't believe we're going to invade Iran, right? It would be an insurgency that would make Baghdad look like a fairy tale, and I'm telling you what, a fairy tale, right?
That's 90 million people, man.
But here's what you can do. When you have put 2 Marine battalions and a significant amount of 82nd Airborne in the region, you can take over Cargill Island real easy. And if you did take over Cargill Island, then you would have the strategic point that you need in the Strait of Hormuz, and you'd have control of all their oil, because there's terminals in order to ship oil out. So now you've got control of their oil without destroying it. The oil that's sitting there, their ability
destroy it.
Yeah, but if you put
people,
6,000
these
soldiers,
people are terrorists, dude.
Well, that's why you
if you
put
put
airborne
6,000 soldiers on a little ass
they would
island, I
level
mean,
the place.
that's sitting ducks.
That's what paratroopers are for, Gabe. I don't know if you know how paratroopers operate, but that's what paratroopers do. Is they go into situations like that and take over. in a quick amount of time, and that's what they're trained for, is to make raids like that. And when you're also supported by the Navy and the Marines would come from the sea on hovercrafts, it would be it would be
Yeah,
an
but
easy
these
operation. I'd
but
compare
these
it to the invasion of
drones and shit have
Can I
changed the game, brother. Like
can I
if we
can I
put the
interlude here
82nd and we
or
put those
intersect?
Marines on that island, they are just gonna be sitting there waiting to be hit by all those
Yeah,
fucking
you're gonna
drones.
give
by
the
both sides.
Democrats everything they want
They
on a
will cut
fucking
their
golden
fucking
platter.
nose off to spite their face, man.
Hey,
We're talking about people that strap bombs to kids and shit.
Every
hey,
time they
You know what
launch
I'm
one,
saying?
we know
Accepting
where
to
the
the
launcher is.
forefront, gentlemen.
Yeah, this is where all this crazy shit that happens in the world, all the terrorist shit. This is where this is the heart. This is the dragon. You have to slay it. And look,
hey,
I
real
fully
quick, Bruce.
Yeah. I think all of us are forgetting, or I haven't definitely forgotten, the Iranian people. I mean, they have the bigger stake in this than any one of us. So,
Agreed.
what are
Yeah,
they
but
going
they're
to do?
unarmed, man. They can't
That can
rise
be
up.
taken care of and handled very, very sufficiently by the United States and the Israelis. They can arm them if they want to. Okay. And I think it would be upon Trump's and Netanyahu's thing to do that because they have a stake in this game. They have a voice to say in this more than any of us do.
Yeah, fucking
No,
Netanyahu.
that's only 1/3. You're looking at the United States taking the bulk of everything, controlling everything, and handling everything. The Iranians have to do it. And Trump told them at the beginning of the war when it broke out, how much do you want? And it's up to them too.
There you go.
Well, I
yeah,
100%
100%.
agree with you.
But
It's just
could it go
they're not
south like
armed. And how do you arm 90 million people?
I mean, you don't have to
Ways
arm
of
them. I mean,
doing
they
it.
can improvise weapons. I mean, there's lots of lessons of insurgencies we've seen, whether it was in Vietnam, Afghanistan. I mean, all you have to do when you're fighting a technological enemy is get Stone Age. You can reuse bombs.
Yeah,
You can,
but the Vietnamese had AKs. The people in Afghanistan, they had AKs.
yeah, there's a
The
famous
people in
video of
Iran
they got
Afghanistan.
plenty
don't
of
have
AKs in
that shit,
Iran. They got
which
plenty of
is a
AKs in Iran,
different
I
thing,
guarantee.
man. This is a real dictatorship in Iran, you know?
Yeah. Well, they sent people across the border into Iraq during the whole Iraq War, armed with AKs, armed with bombs, trained, paid for, and sent them right
Send
across the
them all,
border. So,
dude. Just don't send Americans. We're sick of that shit.
yeah, we don't want
Yeah,
a war.
I think the majority of us are. That's no doubt. I mean, I'm tired of it. I've been fighting wars since 1971 when you guys weren't even alive. So I've had
Hold
to
up, Bruce. We figured out I was born in '71.
yeah.
I think before you got discharged. So
67 for me.
yeah, and Bob was definitely alive. Bob was riding his green machine.
That's right, my green machine, baby. It was special. And is Nikki with us
So-
tonight?
I
haven't
hope
seen her.
she gets in.
She did pop in, but she's gone now. I think that
I heard her voice for a second.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna send her a message.
Yeah, I did.
I could have sworn I heard her voice.
I think that you did, but it was a ghost
She
or something.
probably fell asleep.
She says she's been feeling bad.
Mm.
Let's see. She's had an infection that she can't shake. It's maybe related to cancer, and she's been dealing with that. And so, but I sent a message through the group. I should have sent her one personally, but I sent her one through the group. We'll see what happens. And guys, I'm with Gabe. Iran is a bad actor. We couldn't just allow them to keep on going like they were. We could allow them to have a nuclear weapon. I guarantee they would have
I don't
used
want to
it.
make a mess.
Right? They've got obviously they've got ballistic missiles that can reach Europe since they hit, or they come close to hitting Diego Garcia. So they just couldn't have been. Yeah, If that changed the game, we had to do something. And then as far
Yeah,
as
Well,
speaking of
playing,
Europe, I was entirely disappointed from our quote unquote European allies to where they pussied and waved the white flag immediately, just like Europeans always do.
The French do it very, very well and always have.
Oh man, we're so much better than America. We have social services and free health care. You have cancer, oh, you gotta wait 10 years to get a CAT scan. Oh yeah, we're so much better and sophisticated than than you American animals. Yeah, can you please give us your military, by the way?
you want to hold them back, Gabe? Is that they're
Uh,
scared that all the Muslims they imported will have
yeah,
chaos in
that's
the street.
exactly what happened. The Gulf countries won't even send their civilians to Europe because they're scared of getting radicalized by European Muslims. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then they want to pussy around when there's
yeah.
freaking little terrorists we could take care of. Oh, but we're scared of all of our Muslim friends that's totally peaceful and loving, the peaceful religion. That we don't want them to strap bombs and, burn churches. Oh, wait, that's already happened. Oh, God.
And in
Oh,
1940,
man.
Britain had the largest navy in the world. Now they're down to like 26 ships, and half of them are under
Well,
repair.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what happens when 90% of your budget is social services. And it's happening to
Mhm.
America.
Well, it's a
When you
sad
talk
And
thing.
to,
none
when
of
you
them are
debate the left, they're
producing
like,
anything.
oh, we could just take money out of our military. Oh, well, we could take money out of social services, right? That's the majority of our budget. What?
And the British were tough sons of bitches, guys. They fought beside us in the Gulf War and other events, and
Yeah.
they're when they get involved, they're tough sons of bitches. So don't discount them. It's the leadership that's fucked. The kind of people they send
Yeah.
to war are the lowest dregs of their society. They've got a Cockney accent they can't even understand, and they're mean sons of bitches. They
Britain,
even got guys.
I will say, Britain, the right of the British, they are trying to fight back, like Rupert Lowe and restore Britain. Shout out to those guys.
Well, when 20% of your country are people that are chanting death to the West and death to Britain,
And look, we import these people. This is a
Nah,
option that
man,
we
we're
do this.
rounding them up, getting them out of here. We really
they
need to
did
do
in
a
England,
better
though.
job.
They're letting them
They
break their
have
dollars
not
in
been
England.
they have not been hitting the numbers. I've been disappointed.
Well, I mean, they're getting a lot of resistance, though.
It's really hard, like when you have a million Karens surrounding one car. We have to remind yourself of that every time they try to go get a pedophile, rapist, or
Rough
drug
them
dealer.
bitches up, dude. Throw them
Well,
in the
did you
fucking
see that
paddy
gal that
wagon. Who
was
gives a
in the
shit?
San Francisco airport that was arrested? And she was from Guatemala. And there's this lady who's standing there verbally on the ICE agent, screaming and yelling at him at the top of his lungs. Where's your badge? Show your badge. Do this, do that. And the guy he really played it well. But that distraction, it was been coast to coast. Everyone has seen that, and it's not sitting well with the left, and it's being pushed as narrative. Hard to
Yeah,
beat.
well, I mean, when every single Democrat politician says you have to fight back, you have to get in their face, yeah, yeah. What do you think that the retard 70
That's what
IQ
they're
people is
thinking is
going
they
to?
buy into
Yes,
it
they
because the
think that
leadership is telling
this is their civil rights. They think that this is you're literally fighting Nazis. They think that this is what they need to do. And the women, the leftist women that doesn't have children, they think that these are their babies. I mean, I'm fully convinced. Like they said, like they're
Yeah.
loving children. They're so sweet, But even though I have to work with them, and when there's a language barrier, how can I train someone where they don't know other than hello?
And even me, I have a language barrier. My last name is
Oh, dude,
Martinez.
I work
I
with a
don't
lot
speak
of people
Spanish.
that
No habla
Yeah, like I
español.
work with so many of them, and
I do
they
too.
all come from temp agencies, and it's so bad.
Yeah, we have a lot of English as not a fucking language, people.
Like, do you know how hard it is to train someone to take off a fender or a quarter panel when they don't know what a fucking hammer is
Yeah, when you
or a
got those
drill.
Yeah, I understand.
now, see,
See, like,
that's like trying to integrate people into your country who don't have the same social norms as you, right? Who aren't the same culture as you, right?
Or
Somebody
Yeah.
might want Sharia law.
Have y'all seen the video of where Mayor Mondani had the call to prayer in the fucking mayor's office, but the left went apeshit when Trump and his administration and his cabinet prayed in the Oval Office? I mean, like it's just so hypocritical.
Well, I agree with that, but it's all who controls the media, right? We're trying to make our own media right here. You can tune into Smacking Off the podcast and hear how we think about it. Based on
Exactly,
what
regular guys. We're not experts, but you know what? We talk shit.
Yeah, we talk shit because we have to live this. We're the guys that live with the results of that these idiots make, with the decisions they make. The people that's affected, the people have to get to work every day and then pay $5 a gallon for gas, $7 in California, just so they can pay more fucking bills, right? And so, I want to see a resolution to the war. I want to see victory, though, and I want to see honor.
Yeah.
I don't want. So, whatever
I filled
happens,
up today. My Honda Accord was $50 to fill up
damn.
right here in the great state of Alabama.
Jeez.
I haven't paid that much since the Byron administration.
I'm riding motorcycles every day, and it's been cold. It's been in the 30s and 40s now. We've had some warm days, and but I mean, in general, in March it's either 40 or 80 for some reason. So when 50 miles a gallon makes a difference. It's a big difference between 25 miles a gallon and 50. So
yeah,
41 here in the state of Washington, and it's not going down anytime soon.
I'm actually going to the lake tomorrow, so y'all brace yourselves.
Hell yeah! But you know what? I think that somebody was talking about the World War aspect of this. If you think about this, we've dealt staggering blows to Russia and China without firing a shot. We've ran them out. We've ran the Chinese out of the Panama Canal. We've ran the Chinese out of Venezuela. They're not getting Venezuelan oil, right? Cuba, their ally, is not getting Venezuelan oil. It may be on the verge of collapse. Russia is not getting Venezuelan oil, all of which was going cheap to them because
Cuba has been without power for over a week now.
Trump had, I don't know if he's actually done it, where he's taken up the sanctions off Russian oil, which I think is a good thing, and it can actually help.
He took it off of Iranian oil too.
That one I don't understand, but I do kind of understand the Russia play because it can actually.
I think just to help the world market, Gabe.
That's just his. He knows that if he totally chokes off the oil, you got to consider Korea. You got North Korea. You got to consider 800 million Chinese.
Japan.
There's a lot of people dependent on that oil, and if the strait doesn't get open pretty damn soon, you're going to really see asshole Tucker.
I think we've got bigger fucking problems to worry about than this oil situation. I think people are not really paying attention, but Israel is not. Their Iron Dome has run dry. They're getting fucked up.
Real quick, everybody, welcome Nikki.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, guys, I'm running late.
Well, better late than never, but give her time. And guys, there's another place in the world that can benefit from this. Now, a lot of people forget that the former Dutch East Indies, also known as Malaysia, right, is the third largest oil reserve on Earth that's been exploited. And that's why Shell Oil has a shell, because it originally originated in those islands in the Dutch East Indies. So the Malaysians, who are Muslim, by the way, stand to benefit from Iranian oil not getting through, and they're in the process of making deals with the Chinese to shore up the difference that China's not getting.
I don't know if China produces enough to actually export.
Oh man, somebody
Malaysia.
demon for a baby.
Malaysia
They're
is an
very
exporter of oil, the third largest
high.
oil fields in the world. It was
No,
formerly owned by
China's definitely on the take. They're always on the take with the oil.
Yeah, so they
we
got
kind of,
Yeah, they have to
we
import
have short
oil and
memories when
food.
Biden sold almost all the total oil reserves that we had in the United States. Did we forget that? Oh, hell yeah. It's been shuffled underneath the table for a long time.
Well, we just
I remember when
released
it
some of
happened.
ours as well again. So
But they've been building it back up.
I'm
or
actually ready for the
Yeah,
midterms when
it's full.
Democrats win and they impeach Trump every day that ends in Y. I'm so excited to get absolutely nothing done and just all virtue signal. You know, we love it.
I don't know, man.
Typically,
I don't
nothing
think
getting done is a good thing with government, but
To a certain degree.
we
Yeah.
have a lot of problems right now that needs to be worked out, and I don't think it's going to happen.
I
there's
just
no
hope this
that-
conflict comes to an end soon, because if it doesn't, and Israel just completely gets obliterated, they're gonna use nukes, man.
Oh, they will. And
And
Israel
if they
has
use
stated that.
nukes, like Pakistan's already said they would retaliate with nukes on behalf of Iran.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we would retaliate on behalf of Israel. And then who knows what happens after that?
Yeah, it's a
You know
shit
what I'm
show.
saying?
Israel's
What's
not
it called?
losing.
What's it called? The Mason
Not even
Doctrine that Israel has, where if they get blown up, like they're gonna take you with you, or where they use nukes. I forgot what it's called.
I know what it's called too, and I can't.
Yeah.
think of it.
Bad, mutually assured destruction.
No,
No, it's not. It's someone quoted out of the
some
Old
biblical
Testament.
shit.
Because that's what Iran said they would do. That if they had to, they could nuke themselves to kill the infidel invaders, and they also threatened to nuke Israel. So if they could have nuked Israel, I'm sure they would have done it. And I don't see Israel losing the war by no means. Now, some of their multiple warheads on their ICBMs are getting through here and there, hitting some apartment buildings, but they're nowhere near defeated. They're not in ruins. And they may have depleted stocks, but I guarantee you that they and us are both working our asses off to get them more. And I also seen that France and Germany are supplying them.
Well, I don't know how many of Iran's launches that we actually blown up. I mean, Pete Hegseth said they only got in the single digits, but
The
if the Iron
Samson
Dome is
option.
yeah,
is what was
Samson. Yeah, I thought it was
specific.
called the Mason option. Sorry, but yeah, it all depends on how many launches that they actually have and how depleted the Iron Dome actually is. Which I mean, I would say that's probably dried out.
Dude,
Because you got to think if you
Tel
launch
Aviv's
200
taking massive hits, man. They're not.
What are
ready.
they down to in the amount of hits?
Yeah,
per day
well,
now?
Israel is always at war, so you have to understand that they're
Yeah, but
always
they're
on the
not used
defense.
to getting hit like this. Iron
No,
Dome's always protected them, and now they've run out of interceptors, man. They're getting hit.
they actually ran out. Wow, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
the dome is weakening. That's already been established.
But it's not like Iran is slinging hundreds of rockets every minute. I mean, they're just sending
No.
one here and there. These are the
They
death
depleted
throes.
their
But that's the
arsenal
point:
also.
is to dry them out. I mean, Iran's been waiting on this moment for 50 years. So they have what it takes, and they're
And you don't
not a
think the
dumb
10,000
country.
strikes? You don't think the 10,000 strikes we made today had any effect on that?
I'm sure it did, but man, that's a big ass country, dude. Like
I mean,
they have the advantage tactically.
when we took out Iraq in both the first Gulf War and Iraqi freedom, we destroyed their entire air defense network right off the top. Right? They couldn't move an
Well,
armored vehicle
you can't put a
in
jet.
daylight.
But
You can't put a jet
look,
on a
man,
street corner in
Iran
Tehran.
has watched us wage wars for the past 3 decades. And they've come up with a way cheaper fucking doctrine that really our forces are not built for. Like with all those drones, dude, we spin up all of our interceptors that protect our bases on
They're
those
so slow,
cheap
A10s can
ass
shoot them down, Dane.
drones, man.
They're
And
so
now they
slow
can
that
hit us
A10s
with
can
their
shoot them
good
down.
shit.
Yeah, those drones cost 20,000. Our interceptors cost 1 to 2 million.
But an A10 was paid for 30 years ago,
and
and
plus Iran knows this is a
shoot them down,
midterm
tear
year.
it down.
And they
Iran knows
already
it's a
took
midterm
one
year,
of
and
our
all they have to do is
carriers out, bro. I'm
They
not
take a
buying
carrier
that
out.
was a goddamn a laundry fire. That get the fuck
They
out of
didn't
here.
take
It
a
looks like
carrier
it
out.
got hit, dude.
We don't even know they got hit by that specific drone either, or a missile, or what it was.
I
But
don't
they
know
didn't
what
take it out.
hit it, but it definitely looks like it got hit on the back end of that bitch.
The things are
It doesn't
found.
look like fire damage.
Oh yeah, but they got the best fire control teams in the world. You expect to take one hit out of 4 aircraft carrier groups, not even counting the 2 hovercraft carrier groups. So I
Right.
think that's pretty darn good. You got one hit.
Yeah,
I mean, compared back to Okinawa, where they sent 1,500 kamikazes and
I
sank
will
30.
say though, we do have open airspace over Iran, but that really does nothing for us. You can't put
Yeah,
a
it does.
jet airplane on a freaking street corner, dude. And that's what
Those
fucking
drones
Trump and
fly
Pete
100
Hegseth.
miles an hour, Gabe. A guy in
That's what
an
We
Trump
A10.
and
gotta,
Pete
we
Hegseth
gotta
doesn't
You
start
understand. Is like,
airdropping these
okay, you
people
got
some
airspace,
fucking
that's
guns,
good,
dude.
that's great. But how
The
are you
drones
going
fly
to
100
wipe them
miles
out?
an hour. Did you know that? So those Shahed drones fly 100 to 150 miles an hour. They've got
Yeah.
A10s flying around. They just hit a little button, and the drone flies apart.
Dude,
Right?
I was telling my old lady we should just put all of our A10s out there to like shoot them bitches down.
They have. It was all over the news. So they got squadrons of Apaches and A10s flying around
Yeah.
every ship going through there. And if a drone pops up, the A10 or the Apache shoots it down.
Dude,
It's
I don't know
about
who
yeah.
designed the A10, but that is the most badass airplane
That is a-
ever.
That's an
I mean,
awesome.
like,
So, Gabe, you are correct. This having the air superiority and we can basically fly at will over their country has still not opened the Strait of Hormuz. So, I mean, they're remotely controlling that with drones, and
They're
having
paying
having complete
what-
control of the air does not change that at all.
what oil tanker is stupid enough to fly through where a bunch of retarded terrorists is launching freaking PVC pipes with mortars attached to them? Is gonna take their ship through there? No one, and no one's gonna insure it. Trump can say, "Oh, we got
Okay,
air
so we
superiority all you
gotta
want."
end this shit so we can open it back up. They have established that they own that territory, and
The thing
unless
is,
we're
if you
gonna
don't
put
do
boots
it
on the
now,
ground
it's going to
and
get
take
worse.
them out, we have entered into this shit with no solid exit strategy.
There,
We
there is,
cannot do regime change from the air. Their
They already
people
have.
can't
They
do
just
it because
take
they
their
don't
time
have
to.
guns, and we're not willing to do it because we don't want to put boots on the ground. So now
exactly, and
they're
Trump
just
knows
gonna
if he gets.
inflict economic pain, man. Like
Aren't they down to
this
the
is
office park as
stupid.
far as the
Is what it
leadership
We
is.
haven't
goes?
even felt it yet, Dane. That we got a lot of shit coming down.
What I
Um,
would do if I was Trump,
It's
I would
coming.
tell Iraq,
Natural
I
gas
would
is going to
tell,
be a real problem.
I would tell
Well,
Where's
Iraq, I
we
would tell
fucking give
Israel.
natural gas away in America.
Well,
Yeah,
the
we
problem,
don't.
but the world market's going to be affected because of Israel actually hitting the gas fields in Iran.
We're kind of fucking ourselves by being the
well, that's why Trump got pissed
the
and said that
national
Israel
or
don't
the
need to be
world
attacking
reserve
anything else.
currency. We don't need all this other shit. We produce our own oil. We produce our own gas.
Yeah, but
And
America's superiority is based off us owning all of the trade routes and our Navy supplying safety for all the
Well-
tankers and stuff like that. That is our superiority and
well,
how
we're
we
not
have.
we're failing because the Strait of Hormuz has been taken hostage by some fucking terrorist idiots.
I
And
agree,
we
which
can't
is
do
why
shit about it. So
Trump's
obviously
thinking it's either we
that
do it
has
now or we
come and
suffer
gone.
later.
You know,
Man.
we don't know who's flying these drones. I mean, it could be Iran. It could be another country doing it.
But yeah, we're we was, flying
China
those
could
drones
China
for-
could be doing these.
Yeah, we was doing it for Ukraine, so why not China or Russia doing it?
That's the
Hey,
dream.
we were allegedly doing them for Ukraine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
That's classified.
Eastern
Nikki, what's
Europeans
your
are
take on that?
known for their smarts.
What's your take on this, Nikki?
Sorry, trying to get the stuff done here at the house. Look at that real quick. My take on it is, at some point, we're gonna have boots on the ground as much as we don't want it to happen. There's like no way I see a plan that.
I think Nikki's right. I think, but I think that Trump is. I don't think Trump is expecting this.
No.
Have y'all
And I
noticed
do
He
that
think
we have
severely
not
underestimated
killed their
them.
I think
president?
he's in a situation now where we're fucked either way.
Have you
I also-
noticed that we haven't killed the president yet
What we killed
The president of what?
of Iran?
No,
we
because
killed
he's,
two of them.
he's non-consequential, isn't he?
I thought we killed
Right.
two of their presidents. Are you talking about the
No.
water boy?
No,
No, they have a
President-
president,
President's something different.
Yeah, we can't-
Pezeshkian or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
they have
we still
they have
haven't
a
killed him.
they have
Oh,
an
yeah.
Ayatollah and a president.
I don't
So
think
And the Ayatollah has more power, typically.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
he's
Well,
basically the
Purdue
Muslim
is
Pope.
rolling on. Texas
The
was
Muslim Pope, dude.
What's that, Bruce?
Purdue is rolling on. Texas is
Are they
gone.
rolling on? Oh, the tournament's on. I'm sitting here watching
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah,
Damn, I did not
Nebraska.
realize that.
Yeah, Nebraska, or I would just beat Nebraska.
Oh,
Fuck
goddamn.
Iowa. Fuck basketball.
NCAA tournament.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna talk
Yeah, I can only
baseball.
talk because my team's in the Final Four, y'all. So everyone else sucks.
Let's see here.
Everybody else
Doug,
sucks.
Doug, you can play my theme song, "Champions," baby.
Shit, I ain't got it queued up. There.
Oh, you got
I can do it manually. Hold on.
Okay.
I forgot the fucking song, dude.
Nine-time champion, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
on
Oh,
versus
shit.
show.
Meteor
They don't let you have the NCAA tournament for free. YouTube takes that down real quick, but I can at least see the scores. But guys, I just don't think it's as dire as everyone says. As far as the midterms, the Democrats always put up that propaganda. They said that Trump was down 10 points to Hillary Clinton. So I don't believe nothing
Oh.
they say. And as far as
Well-
hitting the place and having no plan, I think that's ridiculous. I do know that every time they launch something from
The
anywhere,
thing is, the
Well, we
gay
have this
race
program,
communist
hear me out.
supporters are strong.
we
They
have this,
go
you
out
gotta hear
and
me
vote.
out.
That is a problem.
Anytime you launch anything, we have technology called counter battery, right? So the
That's right.
second a fucking drone lifts off the ground, a shell is fired, a missile's fired, we know exactly where it came from. And since we have air superiority, we don't even have to have special stealth fighter jets anymore. We got B-52s just circling around with JDAMs, waiting for them idiots to launch something. Every time they launch something, somebody dies and a hole gets made. If it's being brought out of one hole, we plug that hole. If it comes out of a new hole, we plug that hole. Sooner or later,
Or
they're
whack-a-mole.
going to run out of holes. And counter batteries are a real thing, guys. You know, we basically, like, you know, imagine you got 155 millimeter mortars just waiting for something to happen. Some idiots shoot a few 5 inches your way. The radar picks it up. They say, oh, that's where the 5 inches are to belong to the enemy. And 20 fucking batteries of 155 all fire for effect at the same time and they're vaporized. I know this. I've seen it happen, right? So it's every time they launch anything from anywhere, right? We know exactly where it come from, and the big buffs are dropping big bombs on them. So I hope they launch everything they got because they're going to run out of
Satellites in the
resources too.
sky.
They don't have no
Wrecking.
allies. They got no new trade coming in, no new electronics coming in.
Shit,
The
shit,
Russians
our
own the
allies about as
board
good
with
as
them.
theirs.
So as soon as they run out of chips, as soon as they run out of TV screens, whatever it is they need, rocket fuel, whatever it is, there's no new shit coming. Right? So I want them to launch everything they got so that we can stick it up their ass.
Hey,
Just
so
cut
I
it.
want Trump's last thing that he does is get us out of NATO. How useless are the Europeans?
Very
They are
useless.
the most useless.
Tits on a board.
You don't think if the Russians went west into Germany that we would come in?
I hope not.
We would.
I don't
Right.
want to. I don't want to.
We
Let's give them their
guarantee we
treatment.
would.
Oh
They're
man,
not
we're just
helping
so
us, man.
morally superior. We can't help. Oh, we wave the white flag. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not to
Oh,
mention
y'all
Germany,
have
man. I mean,
oil.
aren't they the
Oh, y'all
biggest?
deindustrialized.
Isn't
Wow,
Germany
that
like the biggest
sucks.
violator of free speech in Europe right now?
Oh yeah.
Worse
Oh,
than Britain.
I don't know. Britain arrests about 30 a day for free speech.
They finally got hip to the Muslims. They really
You
have.
can't even fly the Union Jack in Britain. I mean, this is the
Wow.
equivalent of not being able to fly the American flag in America.
And that's what
I
I
mean,
don't.
do you know how well they'll go over to every redneck in Alabama? All
Yeah, we
right.
fly
Yeah.
lots of boats with the American flag around here.
But they're doing in Europe, and these people are still on
But they don't fly other versions of the American flag across the river from me, though. They only sing the Battle Hymn of the Republic over there. But you know what, guys? The Iranians has fucked us too long. The hostages, right? All the proxy terrorist groups, the trouble they caused all over the world, the people,
The Marines.
and the people that they sent across the border in Iraq to hurt and kill our soldiers, the parafrag grenades they supplied, right? I don't know what y'all know about that, but you're riding down the road, you're the gunner in a Humvee, right? And you're riding through fucking Ramadi, and, in a column, and some idiot just flops the grenade out, and a little parachute comes out on the grenade and goes right down and shoots right to the top of the turret where you're sitting at, and
Oh,
everybody in
my
the
God.
truck's brain is addled. Well, fucking Iran provided that, right? I bet you that killed, if I had to guess, that killed 1,000 people and addled the brains of 10,000. So fuck them.
Oh, no,
Fuck them.
I
Fuck
100%
them.
understand the reason why we are in there. It's just, it's not, Trump underestimated how willing they're willing to fight. And when you have a bunch of theocratic dictators and crazies, it's just like, be normal. Can you just be normal? We all make a bunch of coin and just go home. Can we just do that? No, we can't.
I'd like to see that, though.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think
yeah.
Trump got on a roll. He got on a little hot streak, and now
Yeah,
he bit off
He
more
started
than
feeling
he
like
can chew
Thanos.
right here. It's unfortunate,
it
but
smells like rhinos, Dane. Does it smell like rhinos to you? That's what the rhinos wanted. Bomb, Iran.
Right.
You think the rhinos
the
got to
fucking
the front?
neocons are back in charge, dude. I thought we got rid of them sons of bitches.
I mean,
When he started
never
hanging
get rid
around
of them,
Lindsey
so.
Graham, I started getting worried.
Dude, I still don't know how that son of a bitch keeps getting reelected, dude. Because I don't know one fellow South Carolinian. Well, I do know one, and he helps run his campaign. But other than that one guy, I have no idea who is voting for this guy. Nobody
thanks,
admits
fucking
to
vote.
it around here. And I don't blame them, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like,
But
I
we've
don't
had a lot of that
understand how
going
About
on.
8
Kentucky-
other Republican senators.
How does Kentucky
And
let Rand
politicians
Paul that
that-
votes for nothing and freaking Mitch McConnell? That's
Yeah,
the two
he's
most
another
polar
one.
ops. Yeah, like
Yeah,
how
who
the
the fuck
fuck
Paul
does that
voted
happen?
for
Rand
Mitch
Paul.
McConnell?
How about
Rand
Rand
Paul
Paul?
votes no on every bill. He's the most useless ass senator I've ever seen in my life.
Or
He's
Thomas
been around a
Massey?
whole lot,
Well,
though.
to be fair, Thomas Massey votes no on almost every bill too.
Yeah, and
Thomas
he's like,
Those
Massey.
are the two. Those
Like,
are the
these
That's
two
not what the
really
law
these
principled
purity testing
Republicans.
ass
I appreciate
libertarians
it.
are useless as fuck. They're
So,
not a leftist. They're not
Libertarians
right.
don't
They're
give
just
a ass
stupid.
for Paul and Rand.
no, I think Rand Paul's been right a bunch, but it don't matter if you're the formation of 50 guys and you're in step and everybody else is out of step. It looks like you're out of step. So he's definitely been out of step with Trump on a lot of stuff, but he's been out of
Vance
step with others
Massey
as well.
is gonna
But
be
Mitch McConnell's
awesome
a
in
problem, guys.
20.
That's a real problem. Mitch McConnell is I don't know how he stays in there. Everybody hates this motherfucker. He's obviously senile. I'm
I
sad
think
that he's
he's
had health
dead.
He's
He's dead.
But the Andy
He
Barger
just
gets
gets
in
up
the
there.
local ad, call
It's
him.
like Weekend at Bernie's.
So now they're running Andy Barr against him, and they're calling Andy Barr on television. They're calling him Amnesty Andy. And who's the other guy? Nate Morris. So they imported a guy named Nate Morris, and he's got a Charlie Kirk clip behind him. So they're running two different guys against McConnell right now. Now, as far
Wait,
as
McConnell's running for
Wait, McConnell's
re-election?
running
No, he's
again?
retiring.
no, it's
No
about to
way.
replace him. There's two people that's looking to replace him on the Republican side, and I don't see how. And the only way that there's no way a Democrat. I don't know who they're putting up against them because you don't even see their ads. But I mean, the only place a Democrat would win is Louisville, and maybe parts of Lexington. But they just they don't have a chance. And then as far as Massey goes, there's a lot of stuff he said that's true, and he wants to see them release the Epstein files in the manner they said they would, and that's what his constituents want, and that's what you're supposed to do when you go to Congress, is do what your
Don't
constituents
get me
want.
started on Epstein.
Well, I'm just saying, Massey wants them released. They redacted names to him, even though he's on the committee that was supposed to get the unredacted reports, and he's objected to that. And his
Did anyone watch Patel today or yesterday, and when he was interviewed?
No, I missed what he did.
Did anyone ever sit
When
down?
he
5
when
minutes
he pled
watching.
the fifth,
No, he never pled the fifth. Come on. He told them exactly what we have released, all the documents, everything that we can that was not sealed by a court judge.
That's where
So
the
I
Democrats.
don't know what else
it's-
you
I
want him
don't
to
trust that shit. I
Well,
think
then don't.
They're hiding behind a
then
judge.
don't trust a damn thing. Don't
Well,
trust Trump. Don't trust anyone.
I don't trust Trump. I
Okay,
think
that's
he's in
fine.
there. I think
If
he's
Trump
in
was
the
guilty,
fucking
though, would the
file.
Democrats
At
already
least
had him in
he's-
prison
at
over it?
least he's been a straight shooter and said, "I'm going to do this." He's done it.
Yes,
I mean,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
except
don't.
for
You can't
release
trust
these
the
Epstein
politician.
files.
You can't trust
He's
all of
done
them
all
or any
kinds
of
of
them.
other shit, man. Starting wars and all, dude. He hadn't missed a beat. Release the goddamn files, dude.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck
Which,
what
in
some
Trump's
judge
defense, he's
said.
been running. He's been
Congress
wanting to blow
said
up Iran.
release all the files.
Nikki,
Unredacted.
Can you hear me now?
yes,
Yes,
I
I
don't know.
can.
It went completely blank and kicked me out. I don't know.
I think we're under attack by. I think Meta's dropping bombs on us.
More than
They are.
likely, I'm proud of myself. I've been off restrictions for 24 hours and haven't been hit again. So
I don't
Goodness.
know how you keep doing that.
it's
No, Doug
every
is
time
right.
I have a
There's
post that
nothing.
goes viral.
Hey, look,
There's nothing-
Nikki's been on a
there's nothing to
generational
say.
run.
So somebody's reporting your ass.
No, it's not, because they don't take anything down. And what
They
they
just
tell me,
demonetize it.
nope, I'm still monetized. See, they can't demonetize me. They can't remove posts. They can't stop me from posting because I haven't broke any standards. It literally says on there that my posts are a volume that could bother others. It's every time I go viral. Every time I have a post go viral.
My
A
goodness.
volume that could bother others.
Yep. So anytime I post that has more than 400,000,
Dude,
they
these social media platforms are so freaking, I don't know how to say it, but soft. Our culture is so soft.
Baby shit, dude.
Like, yeah, like,
They're-
oh, my feelings hurt. Oh, my God. Trump
But they're
killed
all-
another dictator. I mean, like, did y'all see that Code Pink group go to fucking
Oh,
Cuba and just,
14 of them are
I mean, my
Right, all right.
God, Hassan Piker is wearing a $10,000 outfit around a bunch of poor ass Cubans talking about, yeah, my internet's slow. Dude,
There's 14 of them.
F you. Like, honestly, F
My
you.
internet slow.
Like, and he got mad because the Cubans wanted Trump to free Cuba. Of course they
Now, hold on a
did.
minute. I gotta go back to the $10,000 outfit because I saw the dude that they claimed had a $10,000 outfit,
Yeah.
and he looked like he was wearing a Goodwill T-shirt and a baseball cap.
But all right, so you got to understand. All right, so like for example, Balenciaga, everyone ape shit. I think it was Balenciaga that sold duct tape
Oh, yeah.
bracelets.
But
No lie.
it was.
Not lying.
But they're
Duct tape
also
bracelets.
supposed to be canceled because of what they were doing, and they found out that children were working their,
Yeah.
and so people quit
So,
buying for like.
but to
Man,
your point,
America's long been okay with that kind of shit. Let's not play make
but
believe
to your
here.
point though, like yes, like his outfit was around $10,000, and they were poverty tourism.
Well, here's the thing: they have 14 of those women now detained in Miami. They had a concert that worked off of generators that took power from the freaking hospital, and people actually fucking died because
And
of this.
babies.
You know,
And so
if I
when
had
these people
$10,000,
use their feelings and project like, oh, we're killing kids in Iran or Israel's blowing up some dumbass school in Palestine or whatever, do not take them at their word.
No,
Is my point. Do not, because they are just they're using your morals against you. They do not care about these kids. They care about power.
well, I saw that
They
dude. He
they
didn't have no style, guys. I gotta say, if I had $10,000 to spend on an outfit, I would make James Brown in 1966 jealous. You know what I'm saying? I would have gazelles on. I'd have an ivy cave. You understand what I'm saying? There'd be so much gold, real gold, right? That they would have to have somebody help hold me up. Fucking,
But- Platform shoes with fish tanks in the soles.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
you
Fucking,
gotta look up Hassan.
Real
Like this
gold.
dude is the
Yeah,
most
fucking
notorious. He's a Cenk Uger's nephew. Just to put it in perspective of how smug and piece of shit this dude is.
well, weren't they?
I don't even know who that is. So fuck them both.
Young Turks guy.
10 minutes.
Well,
yeah,
women were.
Oh, Chink.
Yeah, Chink.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
Chink.
that
That
guy.
is mine,
The
man.
Young Turks.
Yeah,
He's
he's
rad.
a fucker, dude.
He's the
rad.
guy that was going
cool
viral
thing
on the
about his
2016
show
election.
Isn't he
is the
Lebanese or
shit
something?
that
Is
he
he
has
Lebanese?
on there. She's dumb, but at least she's like, she can string together a couple of sentences.
So,
no.
is it, you said he had Lebanese hash, or these from Lebanon?
I
Or
think
is he on Lebanese hash? Is that what trip he's on? You know?
I'm
Don't make me lie. I don't know.
No. He's
I
Turkish.
just-
Sorry, he's Turkish.
He's
Yeah.
Turkish. So, because Nikki's Lebanese, she might have some Lebanese hash. Any possibility, Nikki?
No.
Oh,
What's Anna Kasparian? She's not.
She's
like
white.
normal American either. She's something else.
Lebanese do have amazing gold, though.
oh yeah. Well, it used to be like the French Riviera in Beirut, before Muslims started shelling it. That is, but prior to that,
Oh, yeah,
it was
Beirut's a beautiful place, man.
yeah,
It's a
it was
shame what Israel's doing to that place.
it was like Monaco, guys. It was a nice place that would, great service.
again,
and
hey, Dane, again, when you let terrorists run over your
Dude, they're
city,
not
I mean,
letting them. Lebanon has its own government. It's not the same
Yeah,
thing
well-
as like Palestine, dude. Like
Well,
they
like,
do
Yeah, I mean, it's
try to
essentially the
keep
same problem.
Hezbollah under control, man. They're outgunned.
yeah. So 20 years ago, my aunt was still visiting Lebanon 2 to 3 times a year, and
Like the people of Lebanon are legit cool as hell. I know a bunch of them.
Isn't that the country that used to be mostly Christian and then it turned mostly Muslim and turned to a shithole?
It's
Or was that-
still like
or
half
was
and
that Syria?
It's
No, that
like
was-
half Christian, half Muslim. But they've got
Yeah,
a
well, there's a
serious
problem.
fucking problem with those Hezbollah bastards.
Yeah,
it was absolutely amazing. My family would go over, like I said, 3-4 times
So
a year,
pretty there.
and now you can't go. It's bad.
Yeah, man.
oh yeah, and that's sad. That's another thing we'd like to bring back. I mean,
Iran
they,
was a beautiful place before they turned it into fucking
Oh yeah. Well, look at
whatever
Cuba.
it is now.
I hate it because like one of my really good friends, Richie, he's from Cuba, and their family, he would give anything to go back and visit, and his family's like, no, not until this is like back to the way it used to be. We can't go
Yeah,
there.
I'd like to go visit too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, look, I mean, if I had to, make a suggestion to Trump, fuck Iran. Let's just go take Cuba and let's go build a nice ass resort, make some coin off of it, right?
Make some coin, baby. Yeah, come on, guys.
I mean, like shit, fuck Puerto Rico. Let's just go with fucking Cuba. Cubans are awesome.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I had to let my dogs out so they could chase cats around the
I
house.
think that's on the table, man. I think that's in the cards.
It is in the cards, and we hope so because Cuba and America had long-standing ties, and they did make much coin together through the 1950s, even though the mob ran the place. So, I mean,
they did.
See, I think
Meyer
Trump had a hot
Lansky
hand,
and all
and he
them
thought that he was
motherfuckers.
gonna. I think he thought he was gonna take over Iran in like 2 days, and then go back and circle around and get Cuba. Didn't work out that way.
well, that's because they could do a Stone Age war. They could just wait it out underground. That's the truth of it, right? So if you don't put boots on the ground, they can basically hide in a hole until it all passes. They might not be able to strike out
Well,
anymore.
like I said, all Iran has to do is wait because the midterms are going to come around, and they know the Democrats are going to side with them because they feel sorry and they're sympathetic towards Islam for some odd reason.
I still don't believe the Democrats will win it. I believe that that's overblown, and just like they always overblow the polls. And so they want to discourage you from voting. So they always overblow the polls in hopes you won't show up. And if they push the
I don't
SADC
know. I can't speak for all my generation, but the people that I do know, that it is working, the demoralization campaign on especially men my age is working.
Okay, so the people that don't have any image up at all, that would be Nikki, Dane, or Gabe. Which one do y'all want to be Chink right now?
I'll be
Oh, damn it.
All right, so let's see.
There you
All
go.
right.
Now I look like a fucking asshole now next to Chink. I'm putting the wrong way.
I'm a communist now.
Damn it, Jim. I never thought I'd see that.
You can make me the Ayatollah.
So, Bruce, you've seen a whole lot, and there's been a lot
I'm
of
not
competition.
saying shit.
So, what do you think, though? What do you think's the end game? Is there an end game for this? What would it be?
I wanted well, my views upon it is different because number one, of my age, and number two, I don't think how the United States prosecuted the Vietnam War left a very bad taste in a lot of our mouths who fought that war and was constrained in many ways.
Yeah, my grandfather fought in that war, and
we
he died
won
from Agent
every
Orange.
battle, but
So
we lost the
let
war.
me finish
That's
what
right.
I'm saying, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I just feel that this government or these people says and all these guys they don't have the mindset to come in second. It's not a controlled war where we can't go in and do what we need to do. These guys want to prosecute and kick ass. And if you can't see that it's happening and the willingness of the military right now to back them, then I don't know. We've lost them. But I don't see this administration wanting to put any restraints on the military. They want to prosecute and win this war at all costs. And if you can't see that, I don't know, because there's no other way you fight a war. I don't want to fight a war like we did in Vietnam or Korea.
Is there any chance, Bruce, that it goes opposite of how some people predict, and that if we did put boots on the ground, that their people would rise up alongside us? Is there any chance of that?
Absolutely. Why not? Why can't it happen?
That's how we get
If the Iranian people want to go and we put boots on the ground and we supply them with weapons, it's all over in 2 days.
I agree with that.
Threat. Iran general threatens Americans in parks and tourist spots will no longer be safe in the U.S.
The problem is right now we're fighting 30 years of prosecuting a war that we self-restrain ourselves from ever winning.
Rules of engagement.
You know, we
So-
had Afghan conquered and won at one time. No, we left there and wore legs between and left $80 million worth of equipment sitting there.
The reason why Iraq lasted 20 years is because we let it last 20 years.
Yes, because we didn't prosecute it the way it should have been done.
The problem
Absolutely.
with bringing in the Iranians to help us is the same problem we were having in Vietnam, is that people didn't know who they could trust.
Yeah, but they rose up on their own and filled the streets like they did when they were having protests prior to their own government killing 30,000 of them. Then it would complicate matters greatly for the regime. And also, there's bitterness towards the regime right now from their own people over new stuff the regime has did. The regime has just killed Olympic boxers, women of all sorts, right, publicly. Right, people that were in the world and fame across the world as athletes and so forth, and they've killed them publicly. People that were big symbols to their people, and they're really mad about that stuff. They're not happy about this, and they've had control for all these years. It's been nothing but heartache for the last 20 of it due to their own actions. And the people already filled the streets. If we show up, they might do it again, and I hope they would. And I'd love to see it help them. But I don't know if they want us to install the old Shaw's son. I mean, I don't know if that's fair.
Yeah,
that
we don't need to be doing that. We
No,
need to make sure that they pick their own people.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Dane. I do. That's their leadership. They should have their voice and vote for them and choose them.
Right.
I don't see Trump putting his thumb on the scale and saying, "Well,
but there's
I
no
think I
way
can do
that
well
any
with
of
this
that
guy."
goes. There's no way that any
Trump
of that
just wants to
goes
make
down
money
if
and
we
open
don't
up the Strait of
put boots
Hormuz
on.
and have some.
What money
kinda-
is he making? What money is he making?
None.
He's made millions. Now.
Oh,
No,
Trump.
don't tell me he's prosecuting his
making
war to
billions.
make money.
No,
That's
I'm
stupid.
saying
But
like he
not off
wants
of the
the
war.
country to make money by opening the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, sorry about that. But that
Okay.
was my point. And that he just wants someone normal and not, a theocratic, Islamicist to, cause
He
problems.
doesn't want to see it. He wants to see more of a secular than a religious.
Yeah, like,
Well,
leadership.
now
That's
this new
understandable.
Ayatollah is worse if he's even still alive.
And like Bob has alluded to with the Ahmadi and everything and the prophecies that have come about and transpired and coming to fact, that these people are fanatics. They've bought into that. They've had 50 years to promulgate this and to change that whole mindset and to defeat a regime that is thoroughly keep their people under their thumb. That's hard to change.
Oh yeah, it's like Reverend Baptist, right? I mean, they're devout. They believe that Jesus could come tomorrow. They don't care what
I've
happens
got
to hell.
72 virgins waiting for me.
Yeah,
You know, I have nothing, nothing to
72
lose.
virgin dudes.
What's that?
Oh, so Dave, do you know about? I know you're a veteran of the sand pit. So do you know about how their officers would have young boys blow them, and we caught them doing it and arrested them?
In
Iraq-
Afghanistan?
You was in Iraq.
I
So
didn't
the
go
guy-
to either one, thankfully.
Well, anyway, so nobody wanted these guys behind them, by the way. But
No,
so,
they didn't.
so you reinstated their military that we had crushed, and next thing you know, we find that their officers have young boys blowing them in the middle of the street, right? So we
Either
have
that or
to,
they're code fuckers. I don't
So this-
care how you call it.
these are kind of scumbags we're talking about. I mean, this is a false religion, right? That makes Joseph Smith look like Isaiah the prophet. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? I mean, the guy basically went around the guy went around from Medina to Mecca and all these places, killing everybody he could, unless they believed the way he did and bow down before me. And that's their edict. I mean, I'm one of the infidels. They can come do me and my family, whatever, because I'm an infidel. So That's what they're thinking. You either convert or you die, guys. And it's a whole worldwide thing. And this has been going on thousands of years. Now it's reared its ugly head because idiots has let these motherfuckers up in their country in mass numbers. So now you've brought the enemy to you. I couldn't understand that under Obama, guys. He brought the Syrian refugees we were fighting to fucking America. The Democrats act like you was stupid to even question that. They were out of their goddamn mind. Why the hell would you want to import your own enemies? I mean, they could be out here in the streets right now. Of course, they're just waiting for a chance to perform some act of terrorism. But I do know this. There are hillbillies laying and waiting for them motherfuckers to fuck up. I mean, we
Well,
might
I don't know if
New
any
York
of you
and
know
Lebanon.
that this government is still giving the Taliban $83 million a week.
Jeez. So, did you know that before the
Do
Taliban
you
got
realize that's happening? That's fact. $83 million a week to the Taliban. Here you
So
go.
you know why we're skeptical, Bruce? Because in your
Why
day,
has that not been terminated?
I'm gonna tell you
I
why.
don't know. That's a
I'm
damn
gonna
good
tell you guys
question,
why.
Nate.
And
It
I'm gonna go to
really
Bruce's
is.
thing.
It boggles the mind. Why
Bruce, I'm gonna tell
Trump
you why.
doesn't cut that off? Or maybe the legislation he
All
is
You would have
the
thought
shit that
Doge would have got a hold of that shit,
found,
right?
all the shit that Doge found is still being paid.
Well, you see, you don't
a
understand,
lot of it
Bruce.
is.
This
Yes.
goes back to your day. What is going on with that? So in your day, the CIA was in Laos and Cambodia for all kinds of reasons, including the heroin trade. And they were using
yeah.
US, they were using U.S. airplanes to bring
And they're still
heroin
doing
fucking
it,
home.
Bob.
Oh yeah, well, I'm
What's
getting all this,
happening with
right?
all that poppy seeds coming out
In
of
my day,
Afghanistan?
In
I
my
mean-
day, if you weren't on America's side, then we would burn you down in the jungle. But if you were on our side, we'd load your cocaine up and bring it to the U.S. to pay for our war, our secret war against the Sandinistas. Right? Then you go forward to the war on terror. Next thing you know, when we've knocked back,
They
the
were
Gulag
told to
a little
burn
bit
the
in
oil
Afghanistan.
fields and protect the poppy seeds. Poppy
That's
Yeah.
right.
fields.
There's all the
Exactly.
Kush.
Burn the
pot,
oil
whatever
and
else.
save the poppy fields.
So do you know how
Can't
rare?
make this shit up.
So you know how
Dude,
rare?
you get way more money for heroin than you do for oil, brother.
Yeah, but look at this. So in Afghanistan, prior to the Afghanistan war, you couldn't get your hands on either good heroin or Kush, right? Because it came from over there. But since the Afghanistan war, you can get all the heroin and Kush you ever fucking dreamed of, guys. So
Hell yeah, brother.
so these are just pipelines, right? In a way to control a populace, right? And that's what I really worry about. My mind goes back to Eisenhower. Does anybody know what the last thing that Eisenhower ever said on television was?
Oh, you mean the
When he
industrial?
was
The
fucking-
military industrial complex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
very true.
So
Kennedy found out.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
state.
Talked about it since he's been in office. He's been like, I'm surrounded by a bunch of guys in this complex, and they all want to go to war all the time.
And it affects
Like,
all
he
the
said
War's
that.
money.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's
how
you know,
much
it's like the
money
new
did
thing now.
Halliburton make? Huh?
right down the road from me is North American Aviation, right? They made the P-51 Mustang, the F-86, the Space Shuttle, right? And they still make defense contracting, right? If you go to Florida, which Nikki's familiar with, you've got Pratt and Whitney. What do they make? They make jet engines, lots of them, the biggest and best, right? If you go up north into New England, you go to Grumman, who also bought Northrop, right? And they've got to keep people at work at New England making Northrop Grumman various naval fighters, right?
Oh,
So then you go out west, you got California, you got those districts, right? That's Lockheed, guys. The Skunk Works, the home of the P-38, the SR-71, right? And also the F-22 Raptor. So these guys you got to keep these operations rolling, but they hire people like
And their contracts that are not bid on. They're just straight. Here you go.
yeah.
We-
So
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't
we
have
got
to
we got
analyze them or
Lockheed right
see
here
how
in
much money
Greenville,
is-
brother.
oh yeah, Lockheed's got their fingers in a lot of stuff. They got Lockheed bought Martin, who is from Martin, Marietta, Georgia, all the way into Aiken, right?
We're building
And
the
now you're right.
F-16 here, I believe.
Yeah, that's General Dynamics. They bought General Dynamics,
Or
right?
F-18, one of them motherfuckers, F-15, whichever one's Lockheed.
Yeah, there's Lockheed. So Lockheed has bought McDonnell Douglas, and we just met Martin, right? And Martin and General Dynamics. So it's they call them Lockheed Martin. General Dynamics originally designed the F-16. Lockheed themselves built the F-15. Actually,
They
Northrop.
build the missiles here in Alabama and Troy, Alabama.
So that's a lot of money. And then you've got the missile range down there in Alabama, right? The Redstone Missile Complex. You think they building shit? So all around America, that's a way to stimulate the economy. But as we hate to say it, if you damage aircraft carrier and I take it in the Newport News, they're going to send 10,000 motherfuckers to fix that some bitch and put it back out there. Am I wrong?
No.
Right?
At millions of dollars.
Because that's how it works.
There again, we all have to look at the fact that this war, as it is being fought right now, has to be won by June or July and rolled out and done with. If it done,
Yeah,
Yeah, man, we gotta have a military
as
parade
Dean
and all
has
that.
said.
Yeah. What do you think about that one?
It needs to be with a little bow. Cuba and Iran needs to have a nice little bow on it by August at the latest.
I think June or July.
And pass the save
Yeah, we
act.
got to get it done by June so it doesn't look crazy having a UFC fight on the lawn.
I'm absolutely in agreement with you, Dan.
What were you saying, Nikki?
I said I'm with Bruce by July. I honestly can see it actually ending sooner. But I do believe it needs to be done by July, the beginning of August.
Now, Doug, do you think that Trump would see it if the military-industrial complex was manipulating him in this war?
I feel like he would, but I mean, I don't know. And how much does Trump stand to make from it? I mean, if that's the case.
I mean, if he's a real estate man, if he sells them a piece of land and they put an aircraft, put an airstrip on it, I'm sure he'd make money. But he likes everybody to make money, and he's got a lot of cronies. And obviously, the globalists don't love him. So,
I mean, I think just in comparison to what we could have had Kamala Harris right now, or going back to Joe Biden. Trump is great, but I don't think he's a perfect candidate.
I'm not in love with the man. I mean, I can't stand watching 5 minutes of any of his speeches. I have not in 4 or 5 years.
The wildest shit.
I have
Dude, the shit he said the other day.
5 minutes of a speech. But man, 90% of the stuff that he implements and does is spot on. I can't disagree.
I mean, I've not seen anything like it in my lifetime. I guess Reagan would be the closest. They sent a warning shot through Reagan's lung there, and then Reagan kind of got it under control after that, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did. But you know something, guys? Just because that you don't like what Trump doing, has the Democrats really did anything to deserve America's vote other than protest
Hell
Trump?
no, dude. Fuck them.
Dude, like whenever people my age tell me like, dude, yeah, we need to listen to Nick Fuentes, man. He said we need to say F Trump. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, just bear with me. My generation, they're retarded, okay? Just trust me. Just bear with me, okay? They believe that some gay Mexican that acts it like he's tough and a Nazi is so spot on and so based, even though he's I know. We need to vote for the Democrats so we can get.
You're joking about him being gay. He's not actually gay, is he?
I don't know. I do. Every time like you see him, like when he goes to the club with like clavicular and stuff like that, he's the only guy with no girls around him. It's very weird. It is very weird. And like I don't see the love affair with him.
I don't know much about Nick Fuentes. I've watched him. I really just started hearing about him. I heard about him years ago.
Dude, like guys in my generation, they think he's the most base thing in the world. And, like I just don't understand it. I'm like, dude, like I like watching Asmongold more than I would Nick.
I'm on Rubio.
I do that.
That's what I'm on. When Trump is done, I want Marco Rubio. He's the most matter of fact motherfucker I've seen forever.
No,
What
give me JD Vance and Thomas Massey, please. Thank you. And we'll keep Rubio right where he's at. Maybe he can go be the governor of Cuba.
All right, Bruce, who you going with in 28?
I like Rubio and JD. Either order, I don't care.
Me too.
And I would put the Florida governor in the next round, in the next following, or we got 3 guys in a row here that can be president.
Yeah.
At any time. The Florida governor, JD, and
Damn,
Rubio.
y'all are just straight up skipping over my boy Pete, huh?
Booty
That's
judge.
crazy.
He's the booty judge.
You also got Don
No,
Jr.
not
Don't forget
booty
him.
judge, bro. Headseth, man.
Oh, Hegseth. You think he's running for president?
Why
No.
the fuck not, dude?
No,
Pete
I mean, I
Hegseth is
like
freaking
him.
awesome.
I like him, but to me, he's not presidential timber.
Out of all of those motherfuckers, he's the one that I would want to have a beer with.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, I agree with you there. I like his Jerusalem cross on his chest.
All right, guys. If the world's still here next Thursday, we'll do this again, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
if I had to go for president right now, I would go Little Marco. Little Marco.
Very
We love Little
presidential.
Marco.
Yep.
All right, guys.
JD Vance.
All right, I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks,
Same.
everybody. for joining us.
Great, been fun.
Later,
Bye.
guys.
I'm the king of this shit, yeah, I'm built to last. Bitches trying to front, but they don't got the craft. Rolling with my crew, we move quick like a flash. Living that street life, making money, making cash. I hate your team, they just wanna crash. But I'm balling on a level, yo, I'm sipping on that sass. Smacking off the podcast, don't step to me. Talking all the noise, but you're just a parody. Fuck your mama, know you hate my clarity. We live in thug life,